Okay, wait. Scott, before we film this, can you tell us what zeros in the transfer function are?
Alright, so in the transfer function, you've got a numerator and denominator. Many of them, the root is just in the denominator. That's here, that's this guy. So this is your pole. But we don't want this. We want to know what the zero is. So to get a zero, or zeros occur in the numerator. The numerator of the transfer function is where you will find your zero. This is the zero. This root right here. So that's, for example, -1. So this is your zero in the transfer function.
But Scott, how does the s term end up in the numerator?
Well, s's appear in the numerator of the transfer function when there is an input derivative into the system. One example is the quarter car model. This right here. So we have a schematic of the system, the quarter car, this mass. We have the spring and the damper, and both are on the input of the road, as such, the y of t. So the free-body diagram of that would be this, with the k, with the x minus y portion, and the b, the coefficient, damping coefficient, with the x dot and the y dot. This is the derivative input that creates the s in the numerator. Over here we have our equations of motion, here and here. First we take the log list of those and then factor out the x of s and y of s. And then to get the transfer function, you do output over input, or x over y, and that gives us here. So here's where you'll find the root, this b of m over s, b over m times s. And so then you solve this, you solve the numerator, and you get a zero. The zero is -k over b, and that's the zero. That's the zero you're looking for, and that's how it gets there.
Can we give an example we actually understand? Perhaps something easy to visualize?
Sure, Erica. Let me help you visualize that. Imagine you're at a race with two runners, Erica and Scott. Erica starts from rest, while Scott already has an initial velocity as he crosses the starting line. Erica must therefore get their speed from rest. Scott's initial velocity is an input derivative, which we now know will result in an s in the numerator and zeros in the transfer function.